Good morning. Here we are. Today's Thursday. I can't believe it. It's the 28th of March already. And that means we're heading full blown into spring. It's lovely today. I'm still around 2024. I love that. Yes, you are. Be proud of that. I am still here. Knock me down, but I'm still here. Great. So good morning and welcome to the Morning Blessings. It is 8 o'clock. I haven't seen you before. And hi, Lynn. Good morning. Hello, Gavi. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys feeling today? It is 8 a.m. and we're going to start the Morning Blessings. How do you like the topic? We know. Yes, we know. That is the topic. Don't forget, my book is coming out. I'm sorry, guys. I have to do this. You have to get it. The 5 Pillars of Prosperity. How to get to where you desire to be. And following the 5 Pillars. Good morning, Lisa. Promoting the book again. Don't tell Michael. He will not stop bugging me. So, yes, good morning. And welcome to the Morning Blessings. It is an honor and a privilege to see you guys here today. I love having you on the Morning Blessings. So your Morning Blessing is your vitamin for the day. Stacy needed a vitamin, available on Amazon. Yes, it will be soon. Thank you. The morning, Stacy's under the weather. So she has a flu, a cold, a cough, and she said to tell. So anyway, Stacy's not here this morning. So, Lynn, and all of you, the morning blessing is this. We know. Yes, we know. You're wondering, where is she going with that? Yes, we know. We already know. The thing is, we always know what is best for us. We know that. Should buy 10, yeah, right. He wouldn't even buy half of one. We always know what is best for us. We do. You know, yes, you know. Why doubt what you already know? The thing about, hi Nancy, good morning. We are constantly seeking when truly we know why we are always seeking what we want. Why not stop? You know, we know already, but we keep seeking. Hi Loretta, good morning. We know what is good for us. We know that's best in our life. And we are trained to be seekers. Seek and you shall find, they say. So you're seeking. We're constantly seeking. So when does the seeker become the seer? When does that seeker in us become a seer? A seer sees. And it's like, you know, you ever had a dream where you're going up a mountain? And you're doing well. It's difficult, but you're there. It's challenging, but you're going up that hill, that thing. You're grabbing a stone here. You're holding on to this. And then all of a sudden, there's nothing to hold on to. The seeker goes back down and said, okay, this is not going to lead me to the top. There's nothing to hold on to. The seeker goes down again and looks at the mountain, finds another spot to climb. They get to a point and the same thing happens. There's nothing to hold on to, nothing to put their foot up on, and they're up there. They do that 3 or 4 times. They go around this mountain 3 or 4 times. Hi, Yuko, good morning. How are you feeling today? Nancy, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? And they do that 3 or 4 times, going around this mountain, trying to get to the top. And when there is nothing to grip, they give up. The seeker is seeking and not seeing. So then you have to go back. And I always wondered when my mom said to my dad, when he couldn't find something, he maybe was the one who misplaced it, she would say to him, go back, and when you get there, open your eye. Of course, he got annoyed, but, you know, 5'2", what are you going to find it at? So he just goes back until he finds it. So, hi Taniji, good morning. How are you feeling today? So, finally, the seeker is saying there is no more places to go up that mountain. What am I to do? Then a voice says, when you get there, look, see. When you get where you have to go, see where it is. When you are in a position, see it. Stop seeking and see. They go back up again, the same mountainside, the first one. And I cannot see anything, looking and seeing, and still is unable to connect to what is there because it is so small. The thing is, they're looking for something much bigger, but it is so small. Finally, there is looking intently and saying, I must find this. A little door shows up. And then looking, okay, fine, there is a door. I finally saw this door because it's so tiny. But hanging above the door is an even smaller key. So you see, first you find one thing, small, insignificant, common, mundane, and then but all of a sudden you see something yet smaller. And you go, why? That is not what I'm looking for, because you're not seeing. She takes the key and clicks, the little door opens. And when the door opens, the mountain separates and says, come in. And that is what it is. We already know what we're looking for, but we go from one pot to the other, meaning from one idea to another, from one person to another. We go up the mountain, we are doing what we are supposed to do, and then we get to that point where we say, you know what? It's not working. I'm going to stop. I'm going to give up. I'm climbing back down again. When really we should just take our time to see, because we know what is good for us. We already know. We know that. And that is why we have to stop seeking and start seeing. Why we are always seeking. Why we do not stop seeking. When will we believe that we have the ability to see instead of constantly seeking? The seeker always becomes a seer. We were born to seek and then to see. So it's no point where we were born to find things, to seek for it. And then we were also born to see it. But we are constantly seeking because what we are looking for, we already know, and we dismiss it. We say that it is silly, it is, oh, that is not, we are doubting it. We are looking at it and we are not seeing the depth of it. Hadn't you not taken that tiny key and pushing that lock, the mountain would not yield to you. But if when you get 3/4 away up the mountain, you give up, because you know, people do that on social media a lot. They do not have 500,000 followers, they give up and they sit and they are constantly seeking something that they already have. You have 6 people there. That is 6 more than yourself. That's a lot, because those 6 mouths have the power to transcribe what we say and bring it out there. Good morning, Peter. How are you feeling this morning? So we know, yes, we know, we already know what is best for us. But we keep seeking. Even when we find it, we cannot see it because we are looking for something that is beyond what is there for us. Yet not realizing is by opening that tiny door, pushing the key in, that it yields. It's when you polish it, it will shine. It doesn't shine unless you take some polish to it. We are not aware of our talents, that we have the ability to see. We see other people's talent because we are seeking. We are not aware of our talents. We are not aware because we were told we shouldn't go and show off our talent. Because in Good Morning, Arita, how are you feeling this morning? Because to do that, we are being boastful. To know what we know is best for us, people will tell us, how do you know? But I know, I can feel it when I do it. I love the feeling it gives me. That is something we can say bold and just say, stand up and say. I love when I do this how I feel, because yes, I know this is the best for me. I know this choice is best for me. But the seeker never realizes that they're a seer. A seer will see. We'll go to a fortune teller to tell us what we should know about our fortune when we have the answers already. We are seekers. We were born to seek. But there is a time the seeker becomes the seer, and the seer is able to see clearly now. The cobwebs are gone. The clouds have cleared. And yes, we know what is best for us. We are not aware of our talents because we are crowding it. We're looking for something beyond us, bigger than us. To believe we can see what is the next step, we are telling the world, you are not good enough. To say we cannot see the next step, we're saying we're not good enough. When we say we cannot see that next step, I cannot see what to do. I have to get better. I have to find somebody to help me. I have to get better equipment. I have to go and do my credit check again and again and again. Fool, every time you apply for credit, your scores goes down. And somebody you don't know. But we know what is right for us. We know. And we avoid it because we're constantly seeking for what is right for somebody else. We notice that person's got something that is good for them, right for them. And instead of letting them be themselves, we want to tell them what is right for them. We cannot do that. We're seekers. That's how we start. When we start walking as a child, we're seeking to go from one point to the other. And when we get there, we have to see where we are. And that's why the children are able to celebrate, I did it. And they have a smile and the parents clap. Who is clapping for you? You have two hands. So you already know what is the best thing for you. Why don't you celebrate it when you get it? We do not do that. We are not talented enough, we say. We need some prop. I can't do this alone, Tessa-Marie. I need somebody. You don't need somebody. You are already somebody. And you know that if you do this, how you will feel. You already know what it is that makes you tickle all over. We know what is best for us. But then the prop we seek is validation from this person who we believe is more talented than us. We want somebody to tell us, hey, you're good enough. Somebody said to me they do not listen to their videos once they do it. I can't stand it. Oh, yeah? I would never be like that because I listen. And when I listen, somebody speaks. There's an interview with Freeman, that actor, whatever. And somebody said to him, do you watch your movies? He said, oh, yeah, I have to. That's how I can improve myself. When I do something, sometimes the words are not blending, but if I get the feeling that it is okay, I let it go. Because it's in the feeling, it's my feeling. And you have to get your feeling, like my mother said to us, go read the Bible and get inspired yourself. Don't go and let somebody read the Bible to you. You read it and get your own inspiration. So you listen to this person and you do this, but you can listen to what you just did and say, you know what, I need to fix this and correct it. Because we know what is best for us already. We do not need to be validated by our friend who does not have the same gifts, talents, or purpose as we do. They do not have that purpose. They can only sit there and we allow them, good morning, Jean, how are you feeling today? To tell us what it is we should do. What we know is best for us, when we know what's best for us, heads will turn. We are more concerned what those turning heads will think and say about us. The minute we go and we do what we know for sure is best for us, heads are going to turn. The thing is though, we are more concerned about what those turning heads are going to say or do or think, when it really, really doesn't matter, because although their heads might turn, what about it they say, I wish I had the guts to do this. I wish I had it in me. What about what you have that you think is not good enough is somebody's thirst? They need what you're selling, what you believe, what you know. They need it to quench their thirst. But you are handing that over to them by wanting a validation of the heads that will turn. It doesn't turn for you. It is turning because they believe that, wow. And that is what it is. It's the unheard wow that you must listen to. We already know what is best for us. We know the choices in what to wear. A simple thing. Because somebody is wearing something and their stomach is hanging out, do you have that stomach? You already know that yours is going to hang over like a spare tire. We know what is best for us. Your friend tells you she has a size 6, so you're going to push your foot into the wrong shoe to say you have a size 6 too. No, you already know it's not good for you. But to blend, to be part of the herd, to be invisible, you go and do what you know is not good for you. You know is not the best for you because you just want to be like everybody else. But you're not like everybody else. You are unique. You are purposely created to be who you are. You were given gifts and talents that are yours. We can all be speakers, but we cannot all speak the same. We can all be teachers, but we cannot all teach the same. We can all be an artist. Look at the works of the great Monet and all of them. Look at their works. They're different. They are wrong for the time. And all of them might have been overlapping time, but their works were different and unique because they knew what was good for them. So you have to do what is good for you, what is best for you. You have to stand up and believe, I am capable of making decisions for myself. You weaken your own validation when you go and knocking at doors and looking for answers, when all you have to do is look. You already got the door, you have the key. Small, insignificant, not big, not fancy, but it's your door. It's your key. Why are you ignoring it and living and doing this? Oh, her door is bigger, her key is bigger. No, it doesn't matter. If they have 5,000 followers, every time they open their mouth, it doesn't really matter. What matters is how you feel when you open your mouth. We have a purpose. We do not know where our destiny lies unless we seek it and then we see it. None of us, not one solitary human being, say my destiny is right there, unless they have seen it. And the seeing comes with seeking, but you do not keep seeking all the time. It's like you know your cup is full, but you keep taking. What's going to happen? You know, somebody explained a dream a long time ago to me, a long time ago. They had a dream. They were at the lake and all the pebbles turned to diamond. Another person was with them, she said. They came and they took a cup of the diamonds and they left. And she said, I sat there and I just took it and took it and took it. I took it because I knew it was mine. When are you going to be full? When are you going to be full? And when are you going to see that you are full? And you have to believe, I know what is best for me. Yes, we do. We already know. We do not need validation from neighbors or friends or family members or siblings or anybody. All we have to do is seek. And when we seek, stop and look, see. See what it is that is available to you. See it, open it, look for it. Instead of constantly seeking for it. You got it already, you're there. When you get to that point, you got to the top, halfway up the top of the mountain. And you have to get to the top. But there's nothing else to hold on to. So what do? You should be looking. See. You're the seer now. You're no longer a seeker. You see. The see. And when I say look, you're looking to see. See what is available. How do I get there? And if you do not be intentional in seeing what is available to you, you will not see it. As you know, the door is tiny. The key is even smaller. But they're both there. The thing is, we cloud our mind with something bigger. And if there is somebody climbing that mountain right next to us, we will fall. You know why we slip? Because we look at them. We straddle the lane. We are looking at their grass is greener. And yet, when you get closer, it's not that green. It's just an illusion. And part of it is coming because you're looking for something you already know you have. But fear and doubt settles in. The opinion of others is breaking you apart. The assumptions that people will make because, hey, she's standing and she's doing that and da-da-da. That is okay though. Because you see, that is the opinion. It's not yours. You already know and you're going to get help from somebody you already know. It's not equipped to help you. And you still go and get this. Good morning, Vern. How is your grandson doing? Hope he's doing better. Good morning, everybody. Vern's grandson has RSV. He's a little boy, 4 years old, so it's a sad time for the family. So send a healing to that child. So we have to know that, we have to know when we know that what we know is best for us, we have to hold on to it. There's always going to find somebody that is going to slap us into saying you're not good enough. You cannot know that. Well, you know for sure, but you know for sure. Because when you know what is best for you, you can feel it. Nothing stops you from feeling except you. Because if you are constantly seeking, the seer in you will not surface. The amazing seer that is inside of you, that can see for yourself, is going to be clouded by you constantly seeking outside of you for what it is you already know is best for you. We do that so many times in a day. We doubt that. We were born to be that amazing person. We know that. We have talents and gifts that are not normal. They're not, we don't even look alike. And yet we want to be that person. Whereas if we just stay and see and look, we will see that we are already the best that we can be. We're always trying to find quick methods to fulfill our wants. We know the answer, but avoid it for a faster way or a bigger way. Yes, I agree with you. And many times answers do not come in a large way. And that answer might be, you know what, why don't you go put the garbage out? I'm just saying that. Because you might go and put the garbage out and your neighbor waves at you. And that piece of waving might make you feel better. You know what? My neighbor saw me. And that makes me feel better. They waved. And you go back in and you go, you know what? I'm going to sit down and realize how blessed I am to have neighbors that acknowledge me. And not to compare with people who do not have that. Discipline and diligence is the answer. We need to stop this microwave mentality. Yes, because it is challenging, that doesn't mean it cannot be succeeding. Because what you are feeling, you know you have to do this, is uncomfortable. You guys know that I preach this a lot. I call it preaching. The most difficult thing that I have to do each day, that's the first thing I do. It's uncomfortable. I do it first. Why? Because I know for sure if I can conquer that, everything else I love to do is going to be much better done and much more enjoyable. So I hope I said that right. You do the most challenging thing first, whatever that is. And once you have done that challenging thing, the next thing you will find out, all of the other things that you love to do will fall in place effortlessly. It will just happen. But if you take the time and sit and keep looking at that challenge and saying, I can't do this. How am I going to get it? It's bigger than me. I am this, I am that. It's all the time you keep talking about the I, which is you. And you expect to conquer that challenge. But you already know you can do it. You are just afraid and you refuse to put yourself into it. Looking for a situation. Pick up the phone, dial somebody, send a message. That's what you're doing. Do you know what I should do? My husband is cheating on me. You know what I should do? I don't know what you should do. Suppose they told you that. How would you feel? You already know what you should do. You can do anything you want. Your boss is giving you a hard time. And you go, my boss is really disgusting, la, 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 and your friend listens. But you already know what you have to do. You already know what is best for you. So do it. Is another job best for you? Is a discussion with your husband or your wife that's cheating on you best for you? You already know. But you're going outside of you to get an answer. Whereas we know what is best for us. It's right there. It might be challenging and difficult. And that's why we have to do it first. and free ourselves so that we can do other things better. The things we like, the things we know for sure we can grow. Do not depend on others to give you sustenance. Do not depend on others to feed you, to tell you you are okay. We should all be able to stand in the mirror and see that we're okay. See that we're okay. We seek. We've done all the seeking already. No, we need to see we are okay. If you see you're okay, everything else falls on the side. You do not have to go over the fence to see if the neighbor's grass is better than yours. You do not have to wonder, because you already know what is best for you and you choose it. It might not be popular. This is the thing that makes it so difficult. Our choices for the best of us is not always popular, but we fight to make it popular when it doesn't really matter. Because being popular is not the answer for you. The answer for you is to strike out, is to go and do your own thing, is to blaze your own trail, is to choose another path, is to say, I do not like this. I already know what is best for me. That's what makes you an individual. Otherwise, I guess God could have just filled the earth with all kinds of people looking the same. But it's not so. And when we keep expecting somebody somewhere to have all the answers, we are giving that key to that little door away. That is what we are doing. We found the door, small and tiny. The key is even tinier. But we do not have the faith and the confidence that this key will open the door, although we know what is best for us. We take that key and we hand it to someone else. And if we are not careful to make sure we can get that key back and realize, no, I shouldn't give you that key. Let me open the door myself to see what is behind it. If you're not careful and take the key back at some time in your life and see that you already know, I didn't say no, you know, but it's to be able to see that you have the gifts, talents to know what is best for you. It's not knowing, we know that. The knowing is the weakest of all the points. It's the seeing that is difficult. If not, you will be sitting somewhere one day. If we do not take the key back, we will be sitting somewhere one day with our knees crossed at the knee. Our body is forward, our head is across. We are looking at the choices we made, although we knew what was best for us, and regretting it, and it cannot come back. So, as I said, since we know, then we do not have to ask somebody else to tell us. What we have to do is to see. We know it, but we cannot see it. And if we cannot see it, we cannot feel it. But we know what is best for us. We came into the world knowing. And all of that never leaves us. We hand it over to others on a platter and we say, here, control us. Here, do it for me. Here, tell me where to go. Here. Can you believe that? It's a choice though. Our choice not to see and feel what we know is best for us. That's all it comes down to. And learn, oh, here goes the book. Learn to live your best life. Learn to live your best life. Learn and do what we know is best for you. See the universe shift to align you with the space you need to be you. The minute you decide, that's me, I love it, I'm going to do that, the universe is going to say, fine, knock yourself out. Have fun with that. Oh, my TV just turned on. Magic is happening in this house today. So good morning again. I am so happy you guys are here. And don't forget to make sure you see and you feel what you know is already best for you. Have a great day. I have to stop this woman screaming there. Why this came up? Must be Kylie. So anyway, have a wonderful and amazing Thursday. Today is Holy Thursday. Yeah, I had one of those Holy Thursdays. I had a birth on a Holy Thursday, and that was quite different. It was a birth on a Holy Thursday. Tomorrow is Good Friday. I'll be here. In Canada, it's a holiday on Friday, but I'll be here. So have a wonderful and amazing morning. And what did anything else you guys talked about? Discipline, nothing. And let me see who's here with me. Lynn and Nancy, Arita, Lisa, and Gavin, and Loretta. Oh, Loretta, I didn't see you when you showed up. And so thank you so much for coming, everybody. And guys, have a wonderful day. I'm going to pick up my book. Here it is, and I'm holding it up right side, but I have to get them to do it differently so I can show you. And I have to make sure you can see the pillars properly on it. So, but I'm excited. So I'm working on it every day a little. I have to work with somebody else too. So have a wonderful morning and do something for you today. You know what is best for you. Try it and see how you feel about it. See what's going on. Love you. Take care. Bye.